Alright, my signal might have been messed up. You know, hope I'm coming through loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. Shalawam, shalawam. Alright, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerely, taught us his truth. Shalawam to the sincere Ahtham out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine. A hopeful elect, tabernacle of David, the 1/3 man, women, and children. Alright, shalawam, shalawam. So, Brother Rami Kazak back with hopefully another edifying, quick lesson, sweet, straight to the point. Order. Right? Lately, you know, been seeing what just how the elders put it out, man. You gotta sit back, learn and listen. I could have titled this Learn and Listen. Listen and learn, right? You don't want to be so hasty and so quick to just go forth and jump on the comment boards and things like that, right? Sit back, learn and listen. Like, I've been watching the elders for 3 years, man, and I just now started really getting on the comment boards a couple months ago, like with scriptures and things like that, because you just it's a sense of being humble, sense of putting in works, having some works on your page. It's a sense of doing what you're supposed to do, going out on the corners. It's all of that. This ain't, and look, you know, this ain't to be seen. We don't do this to be seen. It's like you comment board. What's the word, man? It's like we gotta make a term for them. You comment board hoppers or something. You go from comment board to comment board, precepts. You drop precepts, comment board to comment board. But you don't never do no lessons. You know, and that shit is unacceptable. I'ma say it right now. It's unacceptable, man. And plenty of elders done jumped on it before, man. Alright. Elder Ricard went on it really hard. He went on it really hard. I remember I was watching a Dallas camp and he got on the subject, right? Look, man, you do works. It's once again, the brothers ain't making it. It's not a hard order to do works. They tell you to do works, then do works. Right? You should not be on the comment board unless you actually doing works. And even if you're doing works, man, be a couple years in till you really get up on that. It's just a sense of order. Right? And me coming from the military, I understand that, because as an E1, I came in as an E1, right? Had to work my way up. Once you get to like an E5, an E4, man, you got a little bit authority. You may have a couple sailors under you, right? It's a rank thing. It's a military thing. It's an order thing. As that E1, you ain't making no decisions. You getting told you doing what you doing. You just working. You hustling. You grinding, right? You shouldn't be running your mouth too much at all, really. Right? That's why you sit back and be humble and be in that spot and learn and listen. That really shows a brother, man. If you learn how to observe and you learn how to, hey, man, it's because you can't even do the 3 works a week. You can't do 3 works a week, but you want to be on the comment board dropping precepts the entire lesson, but you ain't doing what you acquired. So it's like you looking for some acceptance, in a sense. And a lot of brothers do this, right? And I'm checking brothers that came in under me that mess with me off TikTok and that try to go. I brought them to the elders on YouTube, but I told them, man, don't be on the comment board. Don't. You know, if you want to ask questions, ask me, and then I'll help you. This is a sense of order, man. And man, for newbies as well, too. You gotta maintain that order. You coming to soak up information. You coming to be a fly on the wall. You coming to be a fly on the wall. Shalawam, Aqua. You know, you coming to be a fly on the wall. New brothers should be, I don't want to say that, but like women, you should learn in silence. Learn in silence for a couple years, all right? A couple months at least, you know. So you shouldn't be the main one talking. And I had to address this with a brother recently, and I addressed it with him 2 weeks ago. I told him that, I'm like, bro, you ain't producing no work. You trying to be all up on the comment board, and he making excuses, but he never produced no work. So I'm like, I know he been in this thing at least 6 months, right? Because I remember when the brother came in. So all those excuses, they ain't catching, man. But he be on the comment board posting the most precepts, but no lessons. That right there is unacceptable. Alright? It's like you want to be accepted by men. What is this, man? Men, praises of men, man. Let's get it. It's them same souls, them same spirits coming back. They want praises of men. You want men to kiss your ass. You want men to be, oh man, that brother in the truth. That brother got all the precepts. So what? Is you doing what was commanded of you? Is you actually going forth and doing what Yahawashi said to do? If you ain't doing that, then it don't matter what you do. Alright? John 12:43, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of power. Are you sitting back trying to be accepted by men? That's not to get off top. Well, really, this is the whole thing with brothers listen to music. I peeped the little Kendrick thing and the Drake thing, right? And Kendrick really attacked that man morally and said that you seeking acceptance, you seeking validation. Because Drake how many black features do you have till you're black enough, right? He's seeking acceptance from the culture. That's why he's a culture vulture. He goes from, he steals people's styles and do things like that. And he's trying to be accepted by everybody, right? That's that type of spirit. He wants the praises of men. Kendrick said, what'd he say? I make music that electrifying. You make music that pacifying. So we do things, basically, not to really relate, but that's actually a good analogy, because brothers that are seeking praises of men, they're like Drake. And brothers that's doing a thing, doing what they supposed to do, in that sense, they're like Kendrick. Because Kendrick is actually doing what he's supposed to do for the culture. He don't give a fuck about popular opinion. Now he do a lot of off shit. Hey, I'm not gonna vouch for him. He do a lot of off shit. Alright. But in that sense of music, he not gonna compromise his style to make a hit or whatever. Right? So don't seek the praises of men. Don't seek acceptance. You maintain the order, then you're going to get accepted. At the end of the day, you maintain that order, you are going to get accepted. Alright? Yahawashi told Simon 3 times, feed my sheep. 3 times, feed my sheep. 3 for understanding. I hope he understood. He understood it. Alright? And shoot, the same way that like Peter was acting different around the Gentiles, we act different when the brothers came around, etc. We can't be on that. You gotta act the same, man. Hey, we all gonna be brothers at the end of the day. You don't know who is who. So what they say, man, treat the janitor like you treat the CEO. Don't be out here kissing ass. I hate that, man. That's just me, man, in general. Don't be out here being a respecter of persons. Now, we give double honors to the elders, of course. But you don't be out here kissing ass. It's a difference between respect and kissing ass. Alright? At the end of the day, man. So it's a certain type of order you gotta maintain. And if a brother can't understand when a brother tells him, hey man, you ain't doing no works, you ain't hitting the corners, you ain't doing what the elders commanded of you, so why are you the main one on the comment board? Why? What do you think this is? What are you achieving out of that? You want niggas to know you're here? We know you're here, but we know you're not in order. Because you're not doing, so you really don't love Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Because you're not in order. You're not doing what was commanded of you. You say you follow the elders, how? Are you doing what they say do? How you follow somebody but you're not doing what they say do? It's the same way, how do you love power but you're not doing what he said do? Right? We are obligated to cry out loud, spare not, tell our people their sins, tell our people their transgressions, loosely crow in Isaiah 58:1. So we are obligation to go forth and do this work. And if you're not doing it, then you have no business being on the comment board, man. You know? And to that brother that keep doing that, you keep going on the comment board, brother, Elder gonna punch you out one day. He gonna punch you out one day. Alright, cause I already pointed you out on the TikTok. You know not to come in my shit. Cause you mocking and scoffing. In a sense, cause you ain't what, and if you not, then you just can't, I don't know, it's something in you just can't take the order. You don't wanna listen. And I'm not like, don't act like this is me telling you. I don't give a damn what you do, honestly. I want you to work out your own salvation, but I can't force a man to go and make lessons, man. I done tried to help brother. I've tried to tell brothers, hey bro, you need to do this, hey bro, you need to do that. Okay, but at some point, man, I'm not your dad, man. I'm doing my own stuff. I'm doing my lessons. I'm just making sure I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm working out my own salvation with fear and trembling. I ain't about to sit here and try to baby a brother through this truth. You know, I'm here every day. I'm here every single day, damn near, trying to make sure that I'm feeding the sheep. You know? Let's get that, man. I ain't gonna read John 21:16 again, but John 21:16-17, basically Yahawashi is telling Simon to feed the sheep. He's telling them to him 3 times. He's making it known. Simon Peter was grieved by Yahawashi because he continued to say it. He continued to reiterate it because he's like, yo, you really got to get this in your head. That's why we do this constantly. Because, hey, maybe you didn't get it the first time I said, do works. So I'm saying it again. Do works. So I'm going to say it again. And we're going to say it and we're going to continue to say it. Because this ain't just for a specific brother, right? This is, brothers coming to this truth every single day. We got to reiterate this thing every week, damn near. Break things down and let brothers know the order. So it's nothing to do an order video, right? There's nothing to it, right? This is gonna constantly happen until we in those new bodies. Cause brothers coming in the 11th hour, you know, like in the last second, man, brothers will be coming in this thing, and we gotta help our brothers, cause you don't want to be that rebel getting unalived in the wilderness, you know. And don't play with this truth. Don't play. You don't play around. This ain't no playtime. This ain't no social time. The dude was on my live yesterday. Like, I don't like, and maybe it's just me on a common sense thing, but it's just certain things you don't say. He jumped on the live. He was dropping precepts. I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Cause he ain't got no works, but I'm like, whatever. I ain't studying it. All right. But then out of nowhere, he gonna say, I'm having a baby. I'm having a baby. I'm so happy. I'm like, man, what? This ain't the time for that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what is it? What's the word, man? Like a social awareness, I think brothers be lacking or something. Like, it's like knowing what to say and when to say it. On a live when brothers is teaching the truth, that's not a time to say that. right? That's like, and I like niggas always just blurt out and say things and just be off and ghetto. That's the word in a sense. You just be ghetto, man. You hate hanging around them people because they always embarrassing you. I hated it. I was a very shy person in the world, introverted, and I hated the ghetto-ness. Like we going somewhere and y'all all loud as hell. Y'all, yeah, you know, and breaking my style. I'm just chilling, being low key. I ain't trying to bring no attention to myself. It's just the spirit, you know. Even before I came to this truth, I was never ghetto, right? Is adapting and knowing what to say and when to say it. That right there is a key part of order. Knowing when to speak, knowing when not to speak, knowing when you speaking too much. Some brothers got problems with that, speaking too much. Yeah, you being alive, you be helping, teaching with a brother, and I know you want to support and you want to be helpful and you want to get your point across, but you don't gotta always be talking, you know. And some brothers gotta work on that. Talking over brothers, you gotta work. Some brothers gotta work on that. Some brothers be interrupting a brother every single time. Like, dang, you don't supposed to interrupt a man in his speech, in the midst of his speech, right? It's a difference. Yeah, we may be rude in speech, but hey, it's a couple times, bro. Hey, you gonna stop saying Salakia interrupted me, man? You know, we men at the end of the day. It's having a presence of, yo, I respect this brother. I'm gonna let this brother talk. I'm gonna let this brother talk, etc. Especially when y'all teaching a lesson together, you know. Now, if it be the elders, let the elders do their thing, and y'all really shouldn't even be talking that much at all, if talking at all. That's just a sense of order. You know, and with that being said, man, I gotta go to the plantation, so Shalawam.